Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. We got a Kendra G video. Mr. 29 is back.
You said where I'm from. I said Detroit. You said how old are you? I said 29.
No, yeah, I said how old are you?
I said 29.
That means how many years have you been on Earth?
I'm 29 years old, you bozo.
29?
Brother said he's 29. Now I can't tell if the brother is into dudes or women. I don't know which one he's into, but that ain't none of our business. Our business is about him and Kendra G having a crash out. Kendra G don't believe Mr. 29 is 29. And he didn't like that. And he was willing to jump out the window to let you know that he's 29.
That means how many years have you been on Earth?
Take a big step back and literally your own face.
So they about to have a conversation about what happened on that day, which was 2 years ago. So Mr. 29 is Mr. 31. Let's hope Kendra G is actually willing to admit that, you know what, probably shouldn't have did that. But hold up, just in this video, I need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
Hey, Kendra.
Hi.
Hey, Pooh.
Wait a minute. I think I know you.
Yeah, you know me. Hey, girl.
This is the first time you've been on my show since that time.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, look, it's been crazy. Like, everywhere I go, they be like, you the one cussed out Kendra. I be like, oh, my God. It's so funny.
Let me say this. Now, I was the only reason, I didn't mind anything you said, but I'm gonna tell you in advance. Don't say anything about anybody other than me, because I end up hanging up on you because you spoke about my father. So now that's if we go too far. But anything you say about me, you know, I'm Michelle. So that's, I just want to preference you. But you gotta turn off the TV.
Hold on. I'm about to turn it off.
DJ Bands was out. He couldn't make it tonight, y'all. So he said.
But yeah. Other than that, yeah, the views was popping. I'm like, hell yeah, we gotta do that again, Kendra. Like, we had people in the room, like, they was going crazy.
Well, let's
say, like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, so as long as you know you don't say nothing about anybody other than me, we can talk. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, we good,
okay,
girl. Your wig looking all right.
So here's the deal. You are the most popular guest to ever be on my show. I mean, hands down. If people don't know, this is the infamous.
You know, I just now realized Kendra G got the dude with the wig makeup on. Like, she got the makeup that dude who did the drag shows would do. Why is it like every month Kendra G finds more makeup to put on?
Are you really
Mr. 29?
Okay, so let's start right there. Now, okay, I apologize. I can tell that my disbelief, you wasn't having it. But so if that was so that means you're 31 right now. If you was really 29 then?
Yeah.
So you're really 31.
Yeah.
So you did it again.
Let me ask you this.
You want to see
Am I the first person that didn't believe your age?
It wasn't that. It was the way you went by and like how you was. I feel like you was coming for me. So my defense mechanism was like, oh, she want that.
Okay.
No, your defense mechanism was correct because she just did it again. She keeps doing it. If Kendra actually don't want to get cussed out, she has a retarded way of showing it.
Okay, listen, that's fair. Listen, like I said, I'm an open book. If I try you, you get the right to try me. That's why I literally, if people watched it, I don't know if you remember, I let you go on the whole time until you brought up my dad. I didn't like, when you brought up my dad, then I had to hang up on you. But I let you go off. I said, I'm going to let him go off. But you know, people still, I'm not the only person that did not believe you were 29.
But you don't think that's rude? That at that time, the way you was coming off and trying to be funny, because at the end of the day, like I was saying in that video, you have people that look up to you and respect you. And us as black people, why do we have to do that to each other? You feel me?
Okay. So, okay, I
That was
received that.
like that was corny.
Well, no, I don't. Well, I won't stand by that it was corny, but I do honor your emotions and your feelings. I do that. Now, what I will say is, right, bring the camera down. I get people who lie to me all the time, right? And ever since then, I try to just give people the benefit of the doubt. Literally 2 days ago, I had a guy on the show, and he told me he had no kids and all these things, and I didn't believe it. But I didn't call him out. And as the interview progressed, his lies started to unravel. So 2 things can be true. I have to honor your feelings, and I do apologize genuinely to you if I made you feel a certain type of way. And on the other side, I mean.
Wait, are you really sorry? Because you just did it again. Just a little while, you did it again. Once he said, yeah, I was 29, now I'm 31. You did the stare at him thing. Are you sure you really apologize? I'm not going to act like he doesn't look like an older person. He definitely looks older. But are you actually sorry? Because what I think it is you're like, that's nice. I still don't believe you, sir. That's what your thing is. Right now, you're being around the bush and you're technically lying to the man.
Meeting people in the moment. So a lot of times I might not believe something and then I challenge it. So, but I will say this. I honor your emotions and I apologize to you if you really, truly felt away.
Yeah, because I was just like, dang. And that's what's wrong with, and like, it's a lot going on in the world. And we fight it's different fights we fight. We fighting the white man, we fighting the government, and we fighting each other. When are we going to come together and fight these other people? You feel me?
Can I say this? And you are right. Listen, I want to say a couple things. 2 things can be true. What you're saying is true, but you also know this is the internet, right? So we know how this works. Even in this moment, you call me. I call nobody. Everybody that's ever been on the show has decided to call me and push that button.
Because that's the reason I called you, because
but hold on, let me finish. But when you call this show, we are not new around the block. You know what you're getting into. So you are correct, but at the same time, you know how we do over here.
That's true. What Kendra G is saying, that is true. But Kendra, you should also acknowledge that you playing people on camera, they can jump out the window. So both sides he had the right to still do what he did. So, yeah, I called you about a dating show. I told you my age. You pretended like it wasn't. I'm offended. So now I'm going to talk about your crusty wig and talk about how you look like a clown with that makeup on. Like, he could do all of that once you did that. Both sides is still true. He knew what he was getting into. You did too. You kicked him off when he brought up your dad, but you knew what you was doing.
And again, I want to be gentle, but I wasn't the only person that was shocked that you were really 29. Because people are still asking me, how old are you now? Like, they're still saying that in the comment section.
31. And at the end of the day, you don't feel like you keep questioning. And that day, I told you multiple times, I don't know how I have to put it to you. I gave you my date of birth. You should have put it together, sister.
Like right now, she's doing it right now. You can't keep pretending like you did not understand what happened. Do you really think you're not being rude when you do these things? Like, at least be honest about it. I would tell him as soon as he said, yeah, you should put it together. I put the dates together, sir, but you don't look that age. We're going to have to go through this show, but you're going to have to understand me going through this. I don't believe your age. You look like you have the Benjamin Button disease. If you take offense to it, I'm sorry. I'm letting you know I'm not going to lie to you. But Kendra, you all right with doing it. But you shouldn't be surprised when he jumps out the window again.
That's all I'm saying. But we good, though? I've
always been good. Are you
but
good?
The video was a key, and it was funny afterwards. Because your face expressions, you was just like, oh my God, like, what the hell? I was like, yeah, I got her ass. She thought she was going to have me in the trick bag, and I got you.
Well, no, here's the deal. You have to always remember, you don't got That video can never exist if I don't want it to exist. Y'all have to know this. Let me educate
What does that
everybody.
mean?
This is my show. The video was out. Hold on. The video was out because I wanted the video to be out. I could have that video could have never been shown around the world if I really felt disrespected. There are videos that are down and they will never.
You feel like you wasn't disrespecting me?
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I felt like I was in truly disbelief of your age, and I was challenged you there, and I said I do honor how you felt. Now,
so you don't think you was disrespecting him when he told you his age and you didn't believe it? If a person called you sir because they think you look like a guy, would you feel disrespected? The answer is yes. The only thing is you just got to stand on it, baby girl. I don't understand what you're doing right now. Like, that point you just made meant nothing. He got you. He got you. He made you hung up on him because you're like, don't you talk about my father. I don't know what you're doing right now. He was right. He got you.
That's why I said I do apologize for making you feel a certain way. But no, I was really in disbelief of your age. I really was. I really was. I was really in disbelief. And I think if you were honest, I'm not the first person that's been in disbelief of your age. And that's why you were and that's why you might have been so defensive. And I get that. But you're acting like I'm crazy, like I'm the first person that's ever challenged you on your age.
No,
that's a lie. He told you his age, and he said he gave you his birthday, and you ignored it. That's why he's offended. And then you kept acting like he was lying. If someone believes you're a guy and you say, no, I'm a woman, and they keeps on pushing, saying that you're a guy, you would get offended too. You're not all the way there, are you, Kendra?
You're the first person that on live on Beyonce's internet trying to play with me and trying to be funny.
Well,
I was myself. Like, I've been
yourself
like
is rude.
Being rude and being rude.
There you go.
You think that's yourself? No, because I saw a couple more videos of how you interact with people, Kendra. That is not cool. You feel me? That is not cool. You don't have no type of coof about yourself when it comes
here's the deal. Listen. I will say this. I genuinely don't have intentions to hurt people. I know that my facial expressions, people say this all the time, but I gotta be myself. And at the end of the day,
you have to understand yourself is disrespectful to people. And when they start calling you names like you roped off heifer, and they just start insulting you, you gotta look like this. I know what I did. Yeah, man, they're upset, and I accept it. That's what you gotta do.
Could not call the show, or you could call the show. And there's a component of me, there's a component of the comment section, there's a component of the internet. And I just think that I can't apologize for making you feel a certain way, but I do think it's unfair for you to act like no one's ever not believed your age before. And that's the part you're trying to
be like now. You trying to be funny now. And
I'm not trying to be funny. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to have you be, listen, I want you to be honest from your perspective. From my perspective, I apologize if your feelings were hurt. But from your perspective, I'm sure you should admit I'm not the first person that did not believe your age. That's all that I'm saying. You're acting like I'm the first person you ever met that did not believe your age. That's all that I was saying. But I apologize that if the way I came across, so it's like you're not.
Kendra, you're being crazy right now. The anger will come from a person once they give you the information, you push on it. That's where the anger comes from. Stop moving the argument to you act like no one ever thinks this. It doesn't matter what they think. Once I tell them the answer, if they push back some more, now I have a problem. She doesn't care. This girl doesn't care. She's just gonna keep going.
You're not even honoring that. It's like you call me.
No. I respect that. A lot of people don't have the balls to apologize when they're wrong.
But two things. But then I wonder because now you're acting. I don't know if you're acting, but at the beginning you called it happy. Like people come up to you all the time and they're like, "Are you the guy?"
Yeah, they still do.
Right, but
And I like it.
But you said what?
I said they come to me all the time, and I like it.
Okay,
The attention, I'm thinking
So
it's
you like
hilarious.
it, but then but how can you like it, but then call at me and be mad at me?
Kendra, he is happy about the fame he's getting. You can be happy about the fame you're getting and also be upset with that person for being rude to you. You can do that. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. If the people who talk to him say, buddy, you look like you 50, you probably jump out the window with them. I'm now just assuming. I'm assuming that they walk up to him and say, I seen you on Kendra G thing. That was hilarious. He enjoys that. But do he enjoy people running around saying that he looks 50? All right, Kendra. You don't know how to take an L, do you?
You like all the attention, but
I'm checking the disrespect. That's what I was checking. I'm checking you. I felt like you was disrespecting me.
Well,
that's all.
I already explained. Now, listen.
Okay, and we're past that. Okay, we passed that.
Okay. So now, since we never really did it, do you want to do the full interview?
I don't think so. I just want to get how I feel off, and you have a blessed day.
Well, I don't know how you feel, because on one instance you're telling me you like the attention, and then the other instance
the attention of me going off on you, because you probably not used to people telling you about yourself and telling you when you wrong. That's the part I'm talking about. And when you're disrespecting a black man, how would you feel if somebody disrespected you in public? You would feel some type of way about it.
Can I respond?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man, but you need to get that food out your mouth. I'm disgusted right now. Oh, God.
This is why I say that I apologize how you felt. I'm used to that. I'm a public figure. People talk about me for years. So my skin is a little different. Hold on again. And like I said, if I really felt disrespected by you, the video would have never got posted. I had to post the video. So I didn't feel away by what you said to me. It was like, that was how you felt. It didn't bother me. If it bothered me.
You was bothered by him bringing up your father. Or you was right bothered the whole time. It's just you finally had an excuse to hang up because he brought up your father. So he did bother you, but I guess you're saying he didn't bother you when he was talking about you, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's true, what she's saying.
The world would have never saw the video. It's that simple. I put the video out there. I could have ended the video. Every video you ever see, I put out there. So it's simple.
Out there. So you can't do nothing about it. It's just
you
about respect.
You caught it happy that it was out there. You just told me you like the attention.
Yeah, but it's about respect. You don't respect people, and when people check you about being disrespectful, that's all I'm saying. Have more respect.
I have respect for people. I apologize for the way that you felt. Well, why you call me then, damn it? Like, what you want? What you want? Why you call me then?
I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing. I'm not being disrespectful. We're talking.
He is correct.
Okay, but what I'm trying to understand is this. Here's what I'll repeat.
Let's have dialogue, babe.
Well, I host a dating show, so either we're gonna do the full questions or we're gonna wrap. But what I'm saying is, when you called in the beginning, you seem happy and joyful, and you love that people still come up to you.
Well, you apologize. That's all I needed. You asshole. Thank you. Good night.
Jesus.
Child, where was the plan B pill when your mama was pregnant with you? Where was the plan? Who invented the plan B pill? You needed to be 31 years earlier. Whoever made the plan B pill, I need you to call Michael J. Fox.
Can't you say in the beginning, don't bring up somebody else besides you because you can handle it? As soon as he got upset because you kept pushing this thing about you want him to understand why you would not believe him. When he insulted you and only you brought up somebody else. That's ridiculous. I
need you to go back in time. Find his mama, okay?
Bring up his mama.
At a coffee shop. Okay, as you do this, the creator of the Plan B pill, here's all the things I need you to do. You need to call Michael J. Fox. He will bring you right to Back to the Future. That's what he does. You know, he can bring people back to the future. Find his mama at a coffee shop. You gotta be a waitress. As you bring out her water, She got to be like 2 weeks or 2 days pregnant with him. Put the Plan B pill in the water, and we could erase all this. And it's that simple.
It didn't work. Your joke failed. Big screen. I don't like to be the person to tell people that their jokes didn't hit. It just, your joke didn't hit. And besides, it's not even Michael J. Fox who bring people back to the future. It was Doc. Thought you would know that by your age if you watch Back to the Future. Kendra G, I want you to know, that was so simple for you to say, I did not know that was your age. My bad. Now moving forward, let's just act like your age is your age. You did not have to go through all this. He could express to you that you made him upset because when he told you his age and he told you his birthday, you could have said, all right. Because in your head, you can't prove it. We can't act like there's not old looking young people. There is. Kendra, let's be honest. He never once said you look like RuPaul with all that makeup on. He did not do it. He was correct. He was saying, I'm not being rude. I'm not cussing. I'm not doing nothing. Kendra, you were passively, repeatedly still saying he looked like an old person, which, not glad that he look old. You were trying to hide it. You was hiding it, and then you wanted for him to be all right with it by saying that everybody else think it. Why can't I? They can think it, my dear. Don't say it. You said it. I ain't like it. You deserve what you got. You deserved it. And then when he called you a PAH, I was like, Jesus Christ. And it was crazy that you brought up his mother when you said don't even bring up your father. Oh, that's wild.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.